Hello, on August 4, 2016, I made a prediction of something that would happen on August 24th and 25th. Today is August 27th, just 2 days after those dates that I made a prediction, and we can see if my prediction came true or not. What I predicted is that the Republican candidate to be president in the United States, Donald Trump, would make a change in his campaign around August 24th and 25th. So I was making a prediction of something that would happen 3 days in advance. What was happening on August 4th, and the reason I made the forecast, is that some of the Republican Party leaders had gotten very upset with Donald Trump. They've been upset with him for a while because Trump doesn't conform to the things they would like. Trump says some things that are inflammatory and upset them, and it had reached a new peak, and people were hoping that Donald Trump would drop out. It was reaching sort of a crisis situation, and I said this would all settle out around August 24th, 25th, and Donald Trump would either just go strong with what he's been doing and even stronger, or he might even apologize, backtrack. He's going to make a change, and things are going to settle in on August 24th and 25th. There'll be a noticeable change in the way he operates. In this bottom paragraph, I have a quote if you want to pause the video and read this, or I have a link here to that first video if you haven't watched it and you want to watch the whole thing. Now, did my forecast come true? It did come true. I predicted that there would be a change, and there was a change, a big change. What happened is on the evening of August 23rd and 24th, I have here in this paragraph here, it says August 23rd and 25th, it was actually the late evening of the 23rd and 24th, so late it's getting up close to midnight, so it's around the 23rd to 25th, Donald Trump was on Fox News having a town hall meeting 2 nights in a row, and his tone was very different. For example, right after the town hall meeting on August 23rd, I switched over to the CNN news, and Bakari Sellers, who is one of the commentators for CNN, he's a very staunch Clinton supporter. He is openly a Clinton supporter. He's not hiding this. He admitted that if Trump had this kind of demeanor and this way of speaking all the way through, he would be doing much better, and Clinton would be struggling more in this election. And another commentator, who's a pro-Trump commentator, she was ecstatic. She was in seventh heaven. I thought she was going to jump out of her seat, extremely happy and delighted with the way Donald Trump conducted himself. So there's a definite change in tone on the 23rd and 24th and 25th, exactly as I predicted. Now, the media has not missed this fact, and they're making comments. And interesting, a lot of the media reaction is rather negative. I went to Google, typed in Donald Trump news, and some of the top articles that I saw was Donald Trump wavering on immigration finds anger in all corners. So Donald Trump backtracked a little bit on his policy that he's going to throw out all illegal immigrants from Mexico and just send them back regardless of their situation. Now he's backtracking on this, so they're calling it wavering. This article down here says Trump's stunning flip-flop. So they're having, their sort of negative terminology about this. Different articles, not much positive said about it. And, I tend to be liberal in my outlook, but I have to admit some of this reaction, I think, shows a bit of a liberal bias in the sense that when I analyzed what was going on, I saw sincerity going on with the Saturn making this transit to Donald Trump's sun in this vibrational system that I use, that I explained in the previous video, and I saw it as a reassessment of what he's doing, and I don't think he's just making this stuff up or calling it flip-flopping. I think he's maturing and becoming more sensitive. Now, I am saying that even though I am personally inclined to be more on the liberal side of things, but I think what we need to do astrologically is to get away from just emotional venting and some of us love Trump, some of us hate him, and just see what the dynamics are, and that everybody is a person dealing with things. So the forecast was accurate. I'm just pointing out that the media has not overlooked this fact that there was a dramatic change, just as I predicted. And I also predicted that if Trump did not make this change, he would lose the election. He has made the change, which means that the election is going to be close. If he stays on this path, it will be close. So astrology is not a fatalistic thing that always knows the future. It depends on the decisions we make, and from the point of view of Donald Trump and supporters of Donald Trump, he made the right decision. It's going to make the election much closer. I'm still not really able to predict who will win. The big reason is because I don't have an accurate birth time for Hillary Clinton. We have a pretty good idea she was born at a certain time, but it's not entirely clear. So without a recorded time, we can't make extremely accurate forecasts. But maybe I'll look at what's going on in Trump's chart. The harmonics that are particularly important for Trump are 8, 11, and 23. I talk about the 23rd harmonic in the video that I gave a link to at the beginning of this video. And I've talked in my prediction where I predicted that Trump would win the nomination for the Republican Party. I talked about the importance of his 8th and 11th harmonics, and we can see what's going on with those and get some idea of what the momentum is for Trump. I wish we had the time for Hillary so we could analyze what's going on with her. But anyway, what I wanted to do here was just to look at the forecast I made, review it, to test these ideas, and I think we can say that the forecast was extremely accurate. Okay, my friends, thank you for listening. God bless. Namaste.